This new Solana NFT could save the world. Stay tuned to find out. Hey guys, welcome back to the Lux Fiat channel. Billy here, and today I'm going to be talking about topics such as how to avoid being scammed, my personal NFT strategy right now, and a Solana NFT that I think is going to be a very good long-term hold. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. All the information in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Just be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And also remember to comment, as I like to get back to as many comments as we can. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go from Discord. Obviously, the number one rule to not get scammed is to just not click on any links that are sent to you via DMs on Discord, Twitter, any sort of social media, just because they could be phishing links and you don't want to subject yourself to people stealing your information and stuff like that. So, I mean, you could just tell just from my Discord exactly how many DMs I get on the daily just from look at all the Mile High Ape Club ones, all this, like there's so many DMs here that are just scams, that are people trying to steal money from people, and I have my DMs pretty much locked most of the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that real quick. If you want, you're gonna go to user settings in Discord. Sorry about the quick cut, something happened, but anyways, you're gonna go to privacy and safety, and you're gonna want to check allow direct messages from server members, and you're going to click that off. Do you want to also apply this change to all your existing servers? You can also disable direct messages on individual servers by visiting that server page. So I'm going to hit no on this just because I have all my settings already kind of figured out. And actually, no, I am going to disable this, but I'm going to keep that. But you want to disable that. You want to make sure that there's an X there, because then you won't get any DMs from anybody in any server. So let's say we want to go to the Chronix Discord. All right, we're here. If we want to get DMs from anybody in here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to right click here. You're going to go to, where is it? Why am I not seeing edit server profile or server profile settings? Let me see. Oh, there we go. And allow direct messages from server members. And you're going to want to click that off or on. So whichever you want. I have mine enabled for Chronix because I speak to the team a lot. So a lot of the DMs, and also I do a lot of trading in there too. So if you're going to do stuff like that, I would recommend setting them on so you could do DM negotiations and stuff like that. But all in all, pretty much just don't click anything that's not from the official team. No one's going to DM you a link. No one's going to give you special access. No one's going to just give you free money unless you personally entered that. You know it's like a lottery system and you know it could work, but still make sure it's from the original team. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the strategy that I use personally right now for Solana NFTs. Okay, so bear with me. Magic Eden has been very, very slow for the last couple days / weeks, because they've just been doing a lot of updates, plus a lot of the issues that have transpired with Bloomsville and stuff like that. They're just doing a lot of work on their website, so I can only imagine that the bandwidth for it is very taken up. So if it's running slow, I'm sorry. I'll try and cut out as much fluff as possible, but let's get straight into it. So usually what I like to do, let's say we're minting a project, right? Because I usually like to mint projects. If they're a good community, they probably won't mint dump, but a lot of Solana NFTs usually now are, and and my theory for that is because I feel like it's caused by pre-sale prices. Like it's already a annoyance to get whitelist, and on top of that, these whitelisters get a special price that is a discount, and what that causes is these people make a profit at mint price anyways. So what they do is they list for under mint prices to cause panic selling, and then that would even drive it below pre-sale price, and sometimes that's unrecoverable if the team can't combat the FUD or incentivize delisting. So we kind of saw something like that with Monkey Rejects, where it minted for 1 SOL, it dropped down to 0.7 or like 0.5, I think at one point, half of mint, and from there people just bought it up, and what they did was they got the Honey platform to stake the NFTs, and the listed count, it's up now, but it went from like 2,500 down to 500, which is why it's sitting at a 5 floor price now. So people are at a 5x. I mean, I might even buy another one. But anyways, let's get into the strategy. I'm kind of just rambling on, but those are just some things you want to look out for and be wary of from the get-go. So now let's get into the actual strategy. Like I said, we're going to be pretending that we're minting a project. So again, let's go to Monkey Rejects, right? And let's say I minted, or we're on the mint page, right? And we click mint. All right, we get, let's say 5, right? I always want to strive for at least two, maybe at most 5, maybe 4. Depends on how much you have to spend, but if you really believe in the project and you think it's going to go crazy like a Best Buds or like a Stoned Ape Crew or something like that, then you definitely want to pick up more, because if you really believe in that project, you think then it might actually do well if you've done your research. So if you believe in a project, kind of like I do with Chronics or Monkey Rejects, then pick up multiple, because you want to be able to flip some of them and hold one forever for whatever happens in the future. And that's kind of the strategy. So let's say I minted. So I'll go over my exact strategy with Solana Monkey Rejects. All right. So I had 3 SOL. I minted 3. I sold 2 of mine for 2 of my uncommons for, let's see, what did I sell them for total? I think it was 3.5 SOL. Let's go ahead and switch over here. So I sold them for about 3.5 SOL in total to make back my minting process plus a profit. On top of that, I got lucky enough to mint rank 18, which I then later sold for 40 SOL. So about $3,600 after taxes and fees were taken out. And what I did was then I bought another monkey off of floor to hold forever. And again, I'm thinking about buying another one. I'm just seeing where the kind of floor price goes right now. But that was my strategy. And right now I have about 14 SOL of liquid money. So I started actually in the middle of January with 1 SOL and ended up turning that into about 63 SOL in about a month and a half. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But that's pretty much what I do. I just multiple mint and flip, and I don't get emotional with these projects. I love Monkey Rejects. I was on whitelist before they even had like 1,000 members in their Discord. I was very early to the project, but I promised myself I would still buy one off floor even if I sold them all. And I did, and I'm still holding the project, and I'm down on it right now, but I still think Monkey Rejects will be above 10 SOL in the future anyways. But yeah, as long as you mint multiple, you're not emotional with the project, and you know that that you can rebuy back in, and you're comfortable with holding forever after a couple flips. And that's pretty much the strategy I've been using, is just try and stay unemotional to it. Always have your flipping NFTs and have your blue chips and have your wallets spread out into different ones. Like I have BillyBlockchain.sol, which is my flipping one. I have Billy Burner, which is my burner account. I have my holdings account, Billy BB Holdings. Like I have 3, and then I have a staking wallet. So I have 4 wallets to go into my Solana process, and that has grown into 63 SOL over the last month and a half. And it's because I was organized, I knew what I was doing, and I was not emotional. And now, a word from our sponsor, MetaFest 2022. All right, guys, so the moment you've all been waiting for. What is this project that I have been talking about this entire time? The one that I started off the video preaching for, and what it is a project called ecobots. And let's go ahead and check them out. Their Twitter. And here it is. So they actually mint tomorrow, February 16th, and they're going to be minting 4.2 thousand of them. And what it is it's pretty much a environmental NFT. And what they're doing is kind of just donating a bunch of the profits to, I think it's Team C's, which is a very well-renowned uh, ecosystem charity that deals a lot with this sort of action. And so, I mean, just looking at their Twitter, they get decent traction. I'm sure after mint it'll go crazy. They have a partnership with Lost at Sea, it seems, which that ended up doing pretty well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, their Twitter account is doing very well, 6,000 followers. And yeah, I think just looking at their Twitter account, it's gonna do pretty well. That's not something to just go off of. You never just want to go off of the Twitter account, but just seeing the engagement, it's real. It seems like there's a lot of hype. It seems like a lot of people like it. So now we're going to move on to the next process, which is actually checking out the Discord. And so if I can bring my Discord back down to here. There we go. Okay, so we have Discord. I'm going to go ahead and move my camera over so you can see all the channels. So if we go here, you're gonna be met with a verify. It shows you 4.2 thousand supply with 0.64 at 0.64 Sol, launching on Monkey Labs because it was gonna launch a Magic Eden, but Magic Eden's having those issues. Here's all the mint info. So again, it's kind of just like, make sure you're doing your own research. I'm kind of just outlining this project for you and kind of seeing, like, pointing out what I like about it. And your job is to go into these and do deeper research and really look at some of the stuff that I'm even showing you now into further detail. And so where all the most of the information is the website, so you just want to check out their socials in Discord to make sure that there's some activity. So we can see their Twitter feed has had at least 5 tweets in the last couple days, which is decent. That's more than most. Check out their collaborations. Okay, so they have Cactus World NFTs, which is decently big. It could be bigger. Ecobots. Let's see. OC Pirates. Masonic Lizards. Some good. There are some good projects in here. Okay, and Fungibles. They have a book for NFTs, so that's pretty good. They have a lot of good collaborations that I think a lot of people will perk their ears at. It seems like their general chats are relatively active for the most part. Let's see their Twitter. A lot of people showing their Twitters. So yeah, I would say this. I mean, I would like them to get to level 3 if they can. But besides that, I think the Discord's cool. They have 8.2K members. The goal is 10K, 1.4K on Greenlist. So I think that's going to be huge for them. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out their website because that's where most of the information is going to be. So I haven't actually done a lot of research on this myself. I wanted to go into this and kind of talk about it with you guys. What perked my ears to it was the Chronix team was talking about it, and I like a lot of charity NFTs and things that give back, so it perked my ears, and I kind of wanted to do a run through of the project to kind of give you a sense of how I research and what goes into it. This is just a basic sort of like reference to it, but hopefully you get some information out of it and some sort of knowledge out of it. But anyways, so we go on the website. Gen 1 ecobots are building Solarpunk Nation, a sustainable and egalitarian society where we live in harmony with nature, harness technology for good. Ecobots were designed by the infamous mad scientist Igor Stravanov, a genius visionary born in the 2200s who transcended the boundaries of space and time. He's gone missing, and now it's up to Robex and the engineer to build out ecobots to protect the 10 different biomes. They've run into a big problem and are willing to reward greatly any of those willing to help out. So we can go ahead and check out their light paper. I usually kind of just skim through a lot of this stuff. They were supposed to mint on January 31st, but got delayed. They have a crypto cleanup day. This is after mint, so don't really pay attention to the dates. Most of the stuff is after mint. Like I think this is literally day after mint. Here's their roadmap. It's kind of a basic roadmap. They want to have tokenization, rewards, and stuff like that, which is basic in the NFT community now. I think a couple months ago I did say that was going to turn into the standard for NFTs, and it ended up coming true. So that's a good call on my end. But yeah, I mean, this white paper is pretty good. It kind of goes into a lot of detail, something you definitely want to check out. So go ahead and check out their website. Check out everything in that light paper before you decide and make any decisions. To have the largest positive ecological impact of any NFT through community events, tokenization, mint sale, donations, and secondary market revenue allocation. To spread awareness about mankind's ecological footprint and inspire sustainable actions within the NFT, crypto, and Web3 communities. And then community, to build the Gen 1 ecobots community as the foundation for Solarpunk Nation in the Metaverse and in real life. So here are the benefits. Ownership of the preeminent Solarpunk-inspired collectible NFT created by the digital artist, the NFTB. Voting rights within the ecobots DAO, a community of like-minded individuals with decision-making power on how ecobots will shape the future of the Earth. Exclusive and early access to IRL and Metaverse events, giveaways, and tokenization as we build and expand Solarpunk Nation. So a lot of basic stuff, a lot of basic utility. I'm trying to find where they need to update their website to have the actual dates that are updated with their new mint date, because that would give us a better idea, and also fix the roadmap here to kind of give us an idea of what's going on there. But let's see, where is the Team C's? Here, lead by doing. Our global community will be spearheading the largest crypto cleanup date on January 23rd. Tune in Twitter space and go outside to pick up some trash. Post mint, 10% of proceeds will be donated to Team C's with goal of removing 50,000 pounds of plastic from the ocean. So that right there is pretty big. Like I said, Team C's is a pretty big organization, and to be involved in that is pretty huge in itself. So yeah, that's pretty big. And that's all the information I could see on their website. Again, these are kind of going down to community and how competent the team is on combating the FUD. All right, guys, that concludes the video. I hope you did enjoy it. It was a very long video, and I actually commend you if you stayed till the end. I'm not going to drag it out any longer with this outro, so without further ado, just remember, no financial advice is said here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
What is that? It's red and gooey, and it, did it just move? No,